Christy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
As far as the relationship, who can I try to connect with for you today?
My son.
Your son. Okay, give me a moment here. Okay, give me a moment here. With your son, Christy, your son is kind of being very adamant, okay? And when I say that, he keeps, there seems to be more of a maturity with your son now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he wants you to know that. And being in spirit, that comes with the territory, if you will. And he says to tell you that it's almost hard for me to talk because of the bond he has between you and him. And you feel that bond, and you know he's with you, obviously. But what I'm getting is that he's giving me such mixed emotion with what you're going through. Okay, it's almost I'm feeling what you're feeling.
Yeah, you've changed almost drastically. Like you slowed down, Patrick.
Well, it's him, if you will. I'm linking into him, and he's telling me to tell you, and because it's almost a frustrating part, not because he knows what's going on at all. The frustration is because he knows that he's still with mom, and he wants mom to realize that, and it's almost like he's trying to push her out of a hole, okay? And he just wants you to know that it is going to get better. He says to tell you, what's that? He said, hold on 1 second. I got to take my time with this. He says, he's almost, this is interesting. I'm trying to almost curve what he's saying, but I can't do that. That's not my job. I got to tell you what he's saying, so I hope this makes sense to you, because he's almost apologizing for his passing, but it's to the effect of there's a bigger picture for his passing. And so he's apologizing, and sorry that you're going through it, but it's almost like I got to convince you to trust that it's worth it at the end, okay?
Christy, I got to ask, what happened to your son?
He died of brain tumor.
I'm sorry? He died of a brain tumor? Is that what you said?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
But with this, it's almost to the effect you're sometimes thinking that, it could have been prevented, or there's more I could have done, and there wasn't. And that's what he's trying. But see, everything I'm talking, it's not reflective of him. He's fine. He's happy. Okay, he really is. But he knows what you're going through, and that's what he's relating to me. What you're going through. And it's natural. That goes without, there's no apology for it, because it's only because of how much you love him. But the key is for you to, did he actually pass around the birthday, or is the birthday now?
His birthday would be in October.
No, because he showed me a cake, and that usually means anniversary or birthday within a couple of weeks, okay? I'll let you think about that, because he pushes it forward, so it's got to be.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to you?
My husband and I just had a 20-year anniversary.
Right, within a week or two, yeah, okay. Understand, he's giving you a quick confirmation to know that he's celebrating with you. He celebrates every day with you, but he knows how hard it is. But he says to tell you, what's that? He points to his head. He says it's what's that? Oh, listen to this. He wants to put a little smile on your face. He says that his brain was so big, he was so smart, that's what caused it, okay? And he says to tell you, believe him, it's not a punishment. It's not God being angry. Nobody did anything wrong. He says, you have to understand, Mom. He says, it's just the next step. He was able to take it earlier. We're all going to take that next step. But he says to tell you, with all of his heart, he says, Mom, that next step is undescribable. But understand, that step is 2 inches away. It's not a billion miles away. So understand that he's right there with you. He says, he kind of smiles about this. He says, nothing's changed. He's still your boy. He's still your son. And he says, and you're still his mom, and dad's still dad. He says, the only thing that's changed is he's see-through now, okay?
Yeah.
And understand that he's with you every single day taking care of his parents. So when there's something about you visiting him or being with him, so I take you to either visiting wherever he might be. You gotta put to the point that he's beside you, not just when you go to this place.
Wait a minute. You said something, Christy. What'd you say?
I said we had him cremated, so he's home with us.
Right.
Right, so wherever,
But
that's what I'm saying, wherever
don't
he
think
is.
of him, like when you look at that, think of him. He's right beside you is what he's telling you. He's not there. He's
Don't think of
beside
him
you.
as the object. Think of him as he's right beside you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you're living life and would make him happy because this whole reading he's been confirming he feels everything you feel.
Yeah, I feel depressed. Like, I don't know. Are you feeling okay, Christy? 'Cause
I just felt like, I
He's
don't
talking
know.
about you going through the pictures. He's talking about you going through the pictures right now.
I was looking at his pictures yesterday.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So he's right there. He's right there. What's that one? Let me tell you this. Your boy's just as good looking as ever, okay? And he's telling me to tell you to, did you just cut your hair? Are you thinking about cutting your hair?
I am on Saturday.
That's a great confirmation, honey.
New creepy
You
confirmation.
know everything, okay? So know that when you're talking to him, because he's kind of smiling. You talk to him out loud too, but you don't have to do that. You can if you want. You can talk to him out loud or talk to him to yourself. He hears every single word, but it's not from a distance. He keeps telling me he's being very he's being very strong about you feeling his presence. Again, that's not your imagination, okay?
And with all these great confirmations, honey, it's for you to understand the relationship has continued now. It's just different. But his heart and his soul literally can touch your heart and your soul now. So you've got to start living life to make him happy and to make yourself happy.
Right.
Nothing make him any happier than for you to continue the relationship and live life to the fullest.
Knowing that he's still your son.
He's still your son and always will be.
Absolutely.
Christy.
That's what we say. We know one day we'll be with him.
Good.
One day. But until then, you live your life.
Right.
That makes him
I
happy.
got to interrupt because he says, Mom, today is that day, meaning he is. I know what you're saying, but I got to say what he's saying. Yes, one day when you're that little old lady, he's showing me he's yanking you over. But until then, you don't have to wait till that day. He's with you today, tomorrow. Well, tell him what? Tell him what? He says, sorry, Sid.
Yeah.
He says, this is his chance, so he's going to get it all out. He says that,
I have to put him on hold because I want to get to one more person.
I know.
We're running out of
So,
time.
real quickly, he says to tell you, Mom, I'm with you every single day, so know that, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Christy. All right, bye-bye. I got so many people on hold.